It's Street Fighter time! Hello and welcome to another figure review. Today we're going to have a look at the Storm Collectibles Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition Goki in the regular version. Now, I already reviewed the SDCC exclusive Shin Akuma, so for this review I want to mix it up a little bit and focus more on comparing the two. Because for the detailed review of the figure we already have Shin Akuma, so if you just want to have that, head on over to the Shin Akuma review. But for this one, I want to see what's different for the regular Akuma, if the paint job is nicer. Starting off with the box, we have the same box art, of course, with the white hair or the red hair. They got that same thing with the side panels. It is the exact same picture, just in the color swap version. And Shin Akuma does not have any Japanese writing under it. Maybe because it's SDCC exclusive, more like for America. And same thing with the back of the box. Have different poses. And no Japanese writing for the Shin Akuma. And Shin Akuma is just called Shin Akuma. Goki is called Goki. And the bio and whatnot is in English. The other one's in Japanese. And then we have this side of the box, and that's gonna wrap up the box stuff. Let's have a look at them figures. Man, this figure still is so damn impressive. I mean, I'm taking him out of the box. Even though I already have this one, I'm still a little bit in awe about the design and how great he looks. So, gonna still give you the size of both of these. He stands almost 20 centimeters to the top of his head, which is about 8 inches tall. Really one of the taller ones in the Storm Collectibles line. Now, overall look and detail. I have a different face on the Shin Akuma, but it doesn't distract from the fact that the faces pretty much look the same. There hasn't really been anything changed, which is good. The red hair, I mean, upon further review, I like the red hair better. It pops a lot more than the white hair. Overall, the white hair has some shading in the tips. The red doesn't really. I mean, I think there's some dry brushing going on in there, but it's more noticeable in the white hair. But that's probably just because it's white hair and the red doesn't have that much going on. Now, the beats have a little bit of a darker color with the Shin Akuma, and the only thing that's really noticeable is that Shin Akuma, I mentioned that in the review, has all the vein stuff going on. Throughout the body, you have the kind of purplish lines, and that is not present in the regular Akuma version. But that's just to give the Shin Akuma a little bit more an evil vibe. But for the rest of it, I mean, I was really hoping to see some big differences in the shading and whatnot. And there is some. And surprisingly, there seems to be a lot more shading, a lot more dry brushing going on in the gi of the regular Akuma. Because you barely have anything over here. And there's just a ton of white in his gi, which makes it look very vibrant, very nice, and a lot more detailed. So yeah, Shin Akuma barely has anything. He has some on the tips, but nothing in the middle of his gi. Well, nothing. There's some. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there's some purple spots in it, which you barely notice. But I mean, it's there, so let's not forget about it. But the white in the regular Akuma, you see that a lot better, and it stands out a lot more, and it just makes for a better look. If you ask me, of course, you can say that's personal preference. You want to have the Shin Akuma with a darker vibe, not so many white in it. That's fine, like I'm saying. As far as the figure goes, from a figure standpoint, always more detail is nicer. So I'm definitely on the side for the regular Akuma. And the same thing as for the gloves. Well, no, actually I think they're basically the same. There's more shading in the regular Akuma, but there's more shading in the Shin Akuma with the wristbands, the armbands. And the trend just continues down in the pants and the belt. There's a lot of white spots, like light blue white, going on for the regular Akuma, but really nothing for the Shin Akuma, even though he has them purple spots. Again, I really wonder if you can see that. There's like a stripe of purple going down. I can't see it on the camera, but yeah. You have the orange slippers and the brown slippers, and that's really it. As far as the mold goes, I do not see any difference, which obviously it's an exclusive. I'm not expecting them to do a different mode, and they don't need to make a different mode. Everything in this guy looks so great. You have the veins, and I'm just gonna give you a quick overlook of regular Akuma. I know this is supposed to be more of a crossover, not real crossover. I wanted to do more comparison, but let's not forget. Let's give you a nice look at this dude one more time. Face sculpt, fantastic. Muscle work, detail. The paint job, the shading, the fists, everything going on in it, and the sandals, which you can take off. Torso, which also you can take off. The gi, and the beats, which you can also take off. So, one more time so the whole world can see it. Giving you a quick overlook of the regular Akuma, and let's move over to the accessories. Now for the accessories, what's actually surprising to me is that they are exactly the same. You got the gi, you got the fire effect for both arms, and the Shoryuken, not Shoryuken, the Hadoken, the Go-Hado. And yeah, it's exactly the same color. I expected it to be a little bit different. Of course, the gi has the blue, the dark purple for the Shin Akuma. I'm still gonna give you an overlook of the hands and faces that you get with this Akuma. Again, if you want to have a deeper look at the accessories, the fireballs and whatnot, Shin Akuma review. I'm not gonna do it all over again because it's the same thing. Faces though, it's always cool to have a look at that. Open hands, Hadoken hands, and grabbing hands, posing hands for whatever you want to do, and chop hands, choppy, and that's gonna do that. Still want to give you a quick overlook of the articulation though. The head is on a long ball pack, goes forward, goes to the back, goes side to side, and you can spin it around. Entire torso is soft plastic, so it will bend out of the way. You have a hinge with a ball pack in the shoulder, so you can rotate that around, bring it forward, back, and up and down. Bicep swivel rotates around. Then we have the double hinge elbow, and the fist is on another ball hinge. Bring that back and forth, rotate it around. Soft plastic, floaty material for the armband over here. Will not get in the way. For your torso articulation, he goes forward nicely, back, and you can also wiggle him side to side a little bit. Does not really rotate around with the soft plastic. Kind of have to play around with it. There's a lot of soft plastic going on in the torso, the gi, and whatnot. Then here at the crotch piece, you can rotate that one easily around. Can bring the legs to the side, forward, back, rotation, double hinged knees, goes up, and the foot goes all the way around, and you can bring it forward and back, and you got another toe hinge, and that's basically the quick version of the articulation. Having some fun getting them into an action pose for the final thoughts, and don't be fooled just because I put this guy on the ground. Final thoughts of the regular Akuma. Well, I mean, final thoughts overall. This figure's still amazing. I mean, I was in awe when I got the Shin Akuma. I love the body mold already. The paint job just seems to be that much nicer on regular Akuma. What? Yeah, I mean, for an exclusive, this guy's still good. I mean, I have no complaints about the Shin Akuma, but I really prefer the lighter spots in the gi for the regular Akuma. The red hair really pops more, but of course that's Shin Akuma has to have white hair, otherwise you wouldn't be Shin Akuma. Still, overall, I mean, it's personal preference, really. You see both of these guys, so whichever one you prefer is for you. They're both good, they're both excellent, and they both have the same articulation accessories. So once again, if you want to have a deeper look at the articulation, the accessories, go and check out the Shin Akuma review. I think I've plugged that enough now, I'm sorry about that. But I didn't want to do the entire thing again. I feel it's kind of redundant to just do regular Akuma and be like, oh yeah, it's like, I'm going to do the exact same thing, the exact same, 13-minute video I did for Shin Akuma. No. But enough about me rambling. That's going to do it, guys. Again, recommend 100% this figure. These figures are amazing. Pick whichever one you prefer and have fun, good luck, and whatnot. So that's gonna do it as usual, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, gameplay stuff, and whatever Shin Akuma wants. Actually, the regular Akuma. Shosh.